Welcome into the day one recap of the Shipyard Showdown 2025. Coach Smith, so guys, we're excited to be back with you for another recap show this year. We had a big day at the ballpark, a long day at the ballpark. Neck still hurting a little bit, but fun day. Some talent, right, Coach?
Let's go.
Plenty of good players here today. Like I said, got several guys that were sitting down talking last night and this morning. We didn't know who all we were going to talk about. We had so many good guys to talk about. If you missed anybody, you can check out
A lot of tweets.
a lot of stuff on the Twitter page. Anybody, we had several from, I think we got 14 teams down here, and we got something out about everybody. Really big day of baseball down here in Charleston. So.
Well, that being said, Coach, some top performer players of the day. Who you got?
I got three. You want to take all three, or you want to go back? What? Where we at?
Let's start with your three. Then we'll go to my two.
I'll go all three of mine. I'm going to start with first game of the day we had over here on Wando Riverfield. Philip Simmons and Northwestern. Philip Simmons came out on the wrong side of that. I'm talking about 2026 outfielder, right-handed pitcher Alex Romanski. He's a left-handed hitter. Got a good-looking swing. Hit a ball in the barrel. Hit a ball really hard yesterday, right out of first baseman. I think ended up being a double play. But you can see the bat's coming along. He's going to be there. But then he got on the mound in relief. They were down. I don't remember exactly what the score was. They were already down, and he came in. He was 87, 89 from the right side on the mound. Really impressive. First time I'd seen him on the mound. First time I'd seen him in a game, and just very impressed by him. You can tell a very athletic kid. Threw the ball well, came in for them in relief, posted several zeros, kept them in the game for a while. Like I said, came out on the wrong side of it, but had a really good day for him. So looking forward to seeing what he does, especially offensively the rest of the tournament. Don't know if we'll get to see him again on the mound, but definitely looking forward to following him the rest of the season, see what he does as a pitcher and a hitter. Second one is another guy who I think opened a lot of eyes, already on some radars, but eighth grader from Hanahan, Nolan Nichols, 2029. I had to check that. When I saw that on the roster, I was like, holy smokes, 2029.
Big kid.
I had to check it out. Big kid. From the left side, he got there on the mound. He was 82, 84 on the mound. Mixed in a slider in the low 70s. Just a really, really impressive arm for a kid getting his first varsity action down here. And by the way, still in middle school.
Yeah.
I think we'll be seeing a lot from him this year and for the next 5 years. So got a lot to like there with them, and just tall left-hander, eighth grade, and it was impressive. We enjoyed getting to see him. And then my last one I'm gonna talk about is a right-handed pitcher from Fountain Inn who had a really good day for them. They had kind of a big pitcher guy. Kind of our matchup, or one of our better matchups we had of the day. We had Fountain Inn and Wando, and we were standing down there in the first inning talking as we saw some of the Wando hitters coming up, how good their lineup was of kids. Kind of just a couple that I had even forgot that were there, and that's a deep Wando lineup. And 2026 right-hand pitcher from Fountain Inn, Braden Passmore. I guess it's fair to say he's their number one. I think he was there. I think he was their one most of the year last year. I'm not Coach Rowland, so he can tell me later if he's not their one or if he doesn't have a one. That might be the nice thing to say. Who knows? But in my mind, if they got one better than that, I'm gonna have to see it. He was 85, 87, and sat there most of the game. Big kid, got a good arm, pretty good delivery, and like I said, he shut down a really good Wando lineup for several innings, 5, 6 innings. I'm not even sure how he came out and ended up, holding them down long enough for them to break it open offensively and win that game. But Mr. Passmore is going to have some. I mean, he's only a junior, so he wasn't on that original Fountain Inn team, but he's coming in right behind him. So looking forward to seeing where he goes with the Fury the rest of this season. I don't know if he's eligible to pitch again down here, but
Probably not.
Either way, he had a really good showing on the mound Friday. So we had several good arms going Friday. And sorry about the bats, but I got hung up on the arms on day one. Sorry.
Coach Wild, I'm gonna stick with the Fury here, but I'm gonna go to a bat. Okay, I'm gonna go to 2027 Carter Kelly.
Oh, Carter Kelly.
Now we didn't know who this kid was, right?
I had no idea.
We had no idea. But that's what you get with the Fury. Carter Kelly, big day. The biggest at bat for him, I think it was Fury was up. It might have been a tie ball game.
I think it was 1-1.
1-1 ball game, and Carter Kelly places one in the left center field for a two ribby double to put Fury up 3-1. It really kind of put the game away for him as they went on to score a lot more runs there. But he also had another big hit later in the game.
He did.
Big day from him. Coach West, you told us, but I just don't see it, Coach. Carter Kelly can swing it so far, and against a pretty decent Wando pitching staff. Now I got to go back to an arm. This is not only the big winner in the state of South Carolina, but could be the big winner across the United States of America yesterday in prep baseball country. Cooper DeVries, Coach, he's a 27.
10th grade.
Now, most 2027s, you're going to say, Cooper DeVries was up to 95 miles an hour yesterday, sat at 92. Now, previously, he had been low 90s with us, but the control was an issue. He went a little over 5 innings, right?
5 minutes. And he was pumping that night.
He controlled the game the whole entire
I don't
time.
think he threw a fastball under 90 the whole time he was out there.
No, he pounded the zone. He kept Oceanside, which is another really good lineup. I think he had them at 0-1 run for the majority of the game. But not only that, he flips you a slider in there at 81, and you're like, hey, no one can touch it. So the kid has progressed in the right direction. A lot of eyes on him now. He's got a big future ahead. I know he was a junior future alum. Watch out.
Drew said he sat 92, but he hit 95 probably 5 times.
Yeah.
I mean, he hit 95 in the 3rd inning too. I think his last fastball he struck it out in the 3rd inning was 95. So
You don't see any 2027 still 95.
he got to 95 and stayed there for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, there were several 4s and 3s in there too. So I mean, he was having big numbers and hit them for. It wasn't like he came in the 6th inning and decided he was going to empty the tank for 2 minutes. He came in and he started the game and rode it for a little over 5 minutes. So.
Hey, big start for those guys. Now, last question here. Your team of the day in A1.
I think the team I had the most fun watching today or yesterday, I guess, was give me Chapman.
Oh, you took it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you have Chapman too? I'm sorry.
Chapman. I'll switch it up.
Chapman, like I said, we talked about it earlier in the week, that nighttime slot, always on day one, the nighttime slot is always, you never know what you're going to get. And that ended up being one of our better games we had of the day. I know Oceanside won on a walk-off, but that game came down to the very last pitch. Had a close play at first base to end the game, but Chapman, Ashley Ridge, Bryson Cawthorn, man, he filled it up for 6 minutes. You know, good luck with those guys this year. But they've had fun. They played the game well. They were excited. Keith got hit with a pitch in like the 2nd inning, and he was just screaming all the way down the line. He was jacked.
Got a hard 90.
You know, we had the parents were fired up. It was a fun night. It had gotten cold. It was late. Field got moved over. Like I said, Chapman, Ashley Ridge, it ended up being one of the better games of the day. And Ashley Ridge tried to make a little comeback there at the end. Fountain Inn had to. I keep saying Fountain Inn. We got Fountain Inn on the brain. They're down here about to play, and we got them on the mind. Chapman got out there, and like I said, Cawthorn was he was really good, low 80s, and just kind of filled it up and said, "Here it is, good luck, guys." And
Big upset. They take out a top 10 team.
Yeah, because the arm for Ashley Ridge was good too. He had a really good day. He just ran into some tough luck there for a minute. He had 1 inning and gave up 3 runs. I think it was 2nd, 3rd inning. Hit a batter that was, controversial, I guess, to say the least. But ended up giving up a 3 spot, and then he ended up getting a double play. Could have got out of it, but it was a really good performance from both sides. But Chapman was the team we didn't really know a lot about coming down here, and they got some guys that can do it. So looking forward to seeing what they do the next 3 games.
Since I'm kind of glad you took Chapman because I can go a different route here.
Go another route.
You might know which route I'm going. My team of the day, and I'll explain why we expect more from them. Give me the Hanahan Hawks, or also known as the Stewie Hawks. Reason being, they took on a really good Louisville Belgian team. You look at the turnover on that roster. They're a lot smaller than they were last year in terms of size on the team. They lost the Guns, lost Coxum, but yet they strung together some good ABs, put some good guys on the mound, and competed the whole entire game and really controlled the game against a good Louisville Belgian team the entire game.
Yeah, they got jumped up on them early and just kind of put them to bed a little bit.
So that's going to be my team of the day. Now, Coach, as we look forward to this morning, day 2, we got a big one to start the day. Hanahan taking on Fountain Inn, another Power 25 matchup.
We got 2 teams that won yesterday looking to
Separation day.
try to take a step forward, see if they can get towards that championship game. Whoever wins this game down here behind us today is going to be in a really good spot. So
And then you got the game of the day coming up right after this one. Catawba Ridge will take on Oceanside. I know a lot of eyes will be on that game as Caden Glover will take the mound for Catawba Ridge, Coach.
if you're Oceanside too, you got to feel good about being able to pull out that win yesterday because you had a kid run 95 at you for 5 innings and you're able to come back and, like we said, win that game on a walk-off. Impressive. Becker had a couple big hits there late and got the walk-off. I guess it was a double in the scorebook. I'm not sure. We're going to walk off double. But, like I said, you get 95 thrown at you for 5 innings, and then you turn around and your consolation for day 2 is you get Caden Glover running at you. So tough draw for the Land Sharks here through 2 days. But we'll see what they do. If they pull these 2 out, man, they're
set up nice.
they're fighting through a good spot.
Hey, who knows? Your prediction's still alive. Mine is probably out of the water now. Everybody else is still alive.
Yeah. So some of us got some predictions still there. And some of us too. I know you're going to get there in a second.
Hey,
But
hold on. Keep talking.
we had another matchup yesterday in the state that a lot of folks were very interested in, especially some of our people. We made some picks about it. Mr. Cajun Cafe himself has made his return back with his new hat on, but so some people's prediction. I think there's only one of us.
One of us out. It's Sean.
One man's out, and that was the man that went the boldest in my opinion.
But if you look at all the comments, everybody says Sean was the dumbest. So
Everybody's
you're a Gamecock fan.
Everybody.
But new day for the Gamecock fans.
It's a new day, Gamecock fans. You still got a chance to win a series. Had a good game and hit 2 balls that were within 3 feet of time game last night. So
we talked about this. How about the pitching matchup today at Florida Field?
Yes.
2 Rock Hill boys going at it.
We got
Jake McCoy and Ethan Darton.
we got the Battle of Rock Hill going on in
Hills.
Greenville. Yeah, we got the Battle of Rock Hill taking place in Greenville, representing Pickens County and Lexington County there. I don't know, where's South Carolina? Columbia. Is that Richland? Might be Richland County. I don't know. Somebody's county out there. It's right there in that spot on the interstate that I dread going through. That's all that.
Big day in the state.
It's a
A
big
lot
day.
of content from prep baseball. You got the rivalry at 1:30.
Yeah. So at 1:30 today, we got Clemson, South Carolina. We've got Caden Glover taking the mound, Catawba Ridge, Oceanside.
A lot of things coming.
Big day at the yard here today, and I'm sure.
Like a party.
Yesterday we had an idea of what was, what we were going to have coming our way. We had some things we expected to see, and then we got caught by surprise. Actually, all 3, 2 out of my 3, maybe all 3 of my guys, I had no idea I was going to talk about yesterday morning when I got to the ballpark. So here we are. Who knows? We're over here talking about Clemson, South Carolina, Catawba Ridge, Oceanside. Somebody's going to pop up on the radar and see where we end up.
Well, Coach, we're ready for day 2. We'll let you know when we'll do the day 2 recap. It could be tonight. We could go live tonight. We could go live again in the morning. But we'll let you know. We'll send a tweet out for that. So stay tuned to the social media accounts. A lot of content rolling out today as well. From all of us here at Prep Baseball South Carolina, we hope you have a great day.